Private capital markets have historically been defined by friction, fragmented deal flow, inefficient due diligence, and relationships built entirely on who you happen to know. For decades, the technology serving this space simply hasn't kept pace with the scale and complexity of what's being transacted. AlphaHub is changing that. We're a private capital markets platform built to serve both sides of the deal table, issuers raising capital and allocators deploying it. Our goal is simple: give every participant in the private capital ecosystem the infrastructure, the tools, and the intelligence they need to move faster and transact smarter. What you're going to see today is our live MVP, not a prototype, not a mockup, a working platform that companies and investors are already using to manage their private capital lifecycle. The platform centers around three core capabilities: a free data room for secure document management and due diligence, a marketplace where issuers and allocators can discover and evaluate one another, and a deal flow tracker that keeps every stage of a transaction organized and visible in one place. Let me show you how it works. So the first thing you're going to want to do is sign up for a free account so you can access our platform. If you're an issuer looking to raise capital, like a startup or a growth company, you're going to complete your profile with details like the net asset value of your company, the sector you're targeting, and different milestones you've accomplished as a business. Now, if you're an allocator looking to deploy capital like a family office, a venture capital fund, or an angel investor, you're going to complete your profile with details like your current assets under management, deal stages you want to target, your preferred investment instruments, the preferred regions you want to invest in, and the preferred sectors and industries that you want to target. Now, let's start with the issuer profile. This is the first screen you're going to see upon login, and as you can see, it is automatically on the marketplace. The first thing you're going to want to do with a new account is complete your profile up here where it says complete now. That's so our AI engine has a complete understanding of your company and what your goals are with the platform to generate high quality matches with relevant companies. So with the marketplace, you can browse through companies directly by just scrolling through the available options, or you can search the marketplace if you know a specific company is on AlphaHub or you want to check if they are. Or you can use our filters feature to filter your relevant criteria. You can adjust the match score so that you only see opportunities that our AI thinks are most relevant to you. You can choose different types of investors that you want to invest into your company. You can filter by the investors that are targeting your specific deal stage, sectors of interest, geography and regions, their headquarter location, and the check size, so the amount of money they typically invest into companies. Now let's look at some of the details on the company card here. So you have the company name, whether they're currently investing or not, how much activity they've had in the last 12 months, our AI engine's match score, and a few more details there. And once you're on the platform, you can just send them a message directly if you're interested in working with them. If you're not ready to reach out to them quite yet, you can still save them in your collection to remember to reach out to them in the future with this button right here. Then you can create new collection, give it a collection name, and it'll appear up here in your collections tab. You can also press the see more button here to go see the whole company profile, and you can also send them a message from this tab as well. So this gives comprehensive information about the company, including the team and their financial performance. Also, through the company profile page, you can access their data room directly and get more comprehensive information about the company. Once you're ready to start raising capital through our marketplace, all you have to do is come up here and say publish an offering and fill out the details. Details include deal stage, geographical presence, sector, industry, and investment instrument. Once that's published, you can come up here to My Offerings and Deals and see the status of your offering. Here you can see which specific investors have invested in your company and the progress of your capital raising round. Now let's look at the data room feature. The data room is a secure place to store and share documents with prospective investors. Here you can upload all of the documents and media assets that you want potential investors to see by just clicking the upload documents. The allowed file types include PDFs, DocX, XLSX, images, and videos. You just select the document category, choose a document type, drag and drop your file or browse, and decide whether you want it to be a private document or public. Private documents require additional approval for users to open. Once you have all of your data room files added, you can start to create and share links with prospective investors. To create a new data room link, you just start by clicking on share, choosing which specific documents you want to add into that data room link, and then giving it a name and deciding whether you want it to be view only or view and download. You want it to be a single use link where they click on it one time and it's over, or if you want it to be a multi-use link where they can click on it multiple times and it still stays good. You can also set the expiration date if you want it to expire at some point. Then just continue, and you can copy this link that comes here and share it with prospective investors. What's great about this is that you can create different links with different documents for different subsets of investors you want to target. And don't worry, you don't need to copy and save this link somewhere. You can just come here to My Shared Links whenever you want to grab the link, copy link, and share it with the investors. And when you're ready to get rid of the link, you just press revoke and that link will expire. Okay, last thing we can look at on the issuer profile is the deal room. With Dealflow, you get real-time visibility into where allocators are at in progressing towards funding your company. So the stages are screen and initial review, due diligence, investment approval, term sheet negotiation and issuance, legal documentation and final agreements, funding transfer and closing, deal completion, and asset transfer status. As you can see here, this was a completed deal and the funding was transferred to this company. Okay, great. Now let's look at the nuances of the allocator profile real quick. So same thing, you come in here to Marketplace when you log in. In terms of filter, you can filter by issuer sectors, issuer industry, issuer instrument type, issuer region. You can adjust the match score again to make sure you get the most relevant matches, filter by the issuer's deal stage, and you can filter by the minimum investment amount that you want to put in. So you're only matched with issuers that are seeking that minimum amount. Again, you can search the marketplace if you want to look for specific issuers, or just scroll through as well. Just like with the issuer profile, you can add specific companies to your collections if you want to keep an eye on them and see how the deals progress and make an investment decision at a later date. Just like issuers, allocators also have access to creating a data room where you can store your company documents. If you set it to public, anybody searching for you on the platform and clicking into your data room can access those documents. If you set it to private, then they need to get specific access to be able to see those documents. Okay, now as an allocator in the Dealflow, you have the same Kanban, but now you can drag and drop your potential investments through the board. So that starts with screen initial review, due diligence, investment approval, term sheet negotiation, issuance. As you can see, this is here. You can drag it to the next stage, legal documents and financial agreements, funding transfer and closing, deal completion, and asset transfer status. So as you're moving through the process, this information gets updated on the issuer's account as you're dragging and dropping into the next stage of your deal flow. In closing, what you've seen today is the foundation. It's already capable of delivering real value to anyone managing private capital transactions right now. Whether you're a startup that needs a professional, secure place to manage your documents and run due diligence, or an investor looking for a smarter way to discover and track opportunities, the platform is live and available to you today. But this is only the beginning of where we're taking this. Our long-term vision is to build the definitive data layer for private capital markets. As more issuers and allocators transact through AlphaHub, RIA and ML matching algorithms become sharper, surfacing the right capital to the right opportunity at the right stage. We're actively building out distributed ledger blockchain infrastructure to bring transparency and security to private security management as well. And on the horizon, a secondary market feature designed to introduce a level of liquidity to private markets that simply hasn't existed before. The private capital markets are one of the largest and least digitized financial ecosystems in the world. We're building the infrastructure to change that, and the best time to get on the platform is now, while we're actively shaping what it becomes based on feedback from our early users. If you're an issuer or an allocator, sign up today. It's free. And if you're interested in being part of the journey as an investor in AlphaHub, we'd love to talk. Thank you for your time.